Along Pocket Saddle Road, we had our first food drop and we spent last night there. There's Damien heading up Pocket Saddle Road. We've just finished a 1300 metres long Pocket Saddle Road and are now back on the Australian Alps walking track.
Here we are at Pocket Hut. Nice little hut, well insulated inside, quite a few rooms too, some 4 or 5 rooms or so. So it'd be great sleeping, huge wide fireplace, well insulated. There's a toilet out the back, there's also an old disused toilet there. The water situation's a bit, how you going? There's a bit of a stagnant water down the gully, so it's not really flowing. A filter would fix that though. Yeah, otherwise very nice. Fireplace out the front and beautiful views of Mount Bimberi.
A typical lunch spot near Pocket Hut.
We're walking along Blue Waterholes Trail at the moment. Just left Pocket's Hut and walking towards Bill Jones' hut.
We're just looking over Coolamon Plains to Tom O'Rourke's Peak, and underneath that is our destination for tonight, which is Bill Jones's hut.
Here we are at the Blue Waterholes Trail turn-off at 17 Flat Creek. As you can see, heaps of water flowing over.
Interesting little find right on the trail. Okay, nice hard rock with a very sharp edge, make an excellent tool. We've been at Bill Jones' hut for a few hours now and just setting up camp still as I've been out there enjoying the afternoon sunlight. This is welcome to my abode. This is the creek down beside Bill Jones' hut. Okay, looks like it's been well and truly trampled by some animals. 20 metres upstream of where we just were, and much better supply. Looks pretty clear in there. It's probably about 20 centimetres deep. Our home for the night, right next to Bill Jones' hut. Looking back from where we've come, we see the controlled burn that National Parks had going today. We spoke to the rangers at the gate next to our campsite this morning, and a little bit concerned about the breeze early in the morning, but eventually got underway probably after lunchtime by the looks of the smoke that we've seen during the day.
I'm in my camp kitchen outside Bill Jones' hut. Got everything set up, all the tent, filtered the water out of this little brook running beside here. It's not the best water, but it'll do the trick. Unfortunately, no toilet here. The old one collapsed down.
Had a very foggy start to the morning and quite cold overnight as we leave Bill Jones's hut, heading around the bottom of that ridge through the gap across the creek. We're just about 2 kilometres out from Bill Jones' hut, crossing Blue Waterholes Saddle. A few hundred metres down from Blue Waterholes Saddle is this little stream which is not marked on our map. Morris Creek.
Here's our sign for the turn off to Old Gurrangorambla Hut, the side trip we'll be taking now. It says Old Gurrangorambla this way, or is it?
Side Creek on the way to the Old Gurrangorambla Hut. The National Park's hazard reductions is still continuing on from yesterday, as we can see over underneath Mount Bimberi. We're on our latest side trip to Old Gurrangorambla Hut. It was originally built in the 1870s and last occupied in the 1950s as a stockman's shelter.
Something like 5 or 6 rooms in there inside. It actually had used to have water nearby coming with a race coming from a nearby creek delivering water here, but no more, so you've got to do a bit of a walk to get your water.
Just passing over Harry's Gap at the moment, on our way to Oldfields Hut. Head down and kilometres continuing. And we think we're around 10% of the way along the whole track. Cheers! Celebrations!
Last night camped around Oldfields Hut. Nice quaint little hut. Inside were Brenda and Peter. They were doing the AAWT south to north, the opposite direction, and about to finish in a week. So we had a good old chat to them and got a lot of good intel about the water tanks apparently on the Barry Mountains. The worst one was half full, so we have enough water through there, which is great to know. Also that there are no mosquitoes and flies going forward, so we can ditch that gear that we had, the face net and the mozzie repellent. Yeah, what else about this place? There were dingoes howling in the night a little bit further on, and it's a bit of a frost hollow. Oldfields Hut isn't situated so good as the other huts. It's pretty low to the bottom of the valley, and it was a chilly night and lots of frost around.
Okay, we're at Boundary Creek at the Ghost Gully though, with the Kiandra. Good, yourself?
Good. Is there any huts close by?
There's no hut, but there's a campsite less than a kilometre away with 2 toilets.
Oh, right.
Beautiful spot, Ghost Gully.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Have a stretch of road from Ghost Gully past a worker setting up for some. We have Borley Creek below us. At the car park just after Borley Creek, there's two Australian Alps walking track markers that lead you onto this track. Looking back from where we've come. Crossing the Ngarigo River. Oh, I love my Crocs. At times like this.
Yeah, cool.
We're now crossing the Ngarigo River. We managed a stepping stone crossing of Ngarigo Creek. There's plenty of water in that one, as there was in the Ngarigo River where we stopped half an hour ago for lunch. Damien looking his best, putting on his morning makeup.
Makes me beautiful.
Oldfields Hut water supply, not a lot of it. In very dry weather, you should consider carrying water in. 10 metres up from the water supply hole, okay, as a lot of trampling on the soil there. Looks like a horse to us.
We're just departing Oldfields Hut this morning. A nice cute little hut, all wood, so very nicely made, very solid inside, and we had a little fire going last night, really warmed it up nicely. The weather is not frosty, it's probably the most mild night we've had so far. Good cloud cover and everything was dry. Yeah, so very nice spot.
And a quick look inside White's Hut. Still a common sight along the track. Ngarigo Creek looking across the grassy plains. Be a great little frost hollow there to camp in if you like your cold camping. Have a peculiar odour around here.
That's the native cow.
Okay. Just finished the walk along the Ngarigo Creek and we're going to hit the Ngarigo Creek trail, and expecting we may encounter some heavy traffic along the way. Snowy Mountains too. We have around 150 metres climb along the road out of the creek. Okay, looking south along Kiandra Creek, it's quite a small flow. Looking north along Kiandra Creek, there's potential for a little campsite there, but there isn't much water flow through the river. Just crested the last hill into our food drop at Kiandra. We're looking over at the link road which heads up to Selwyn, and New Chum Hill just to the right of it, and Kiandra Courthouse along the Snowy Mountains Highway. The Yukonbean River just prior to the Snowy Mountains Highway, plenty of flow in this one. Our Kiandra food drop, just across from the courthouse. One unfortunate aspect of the Australian Alps walking track is that you have to walk on the road sometimes. Can feel the difference now with 11 days food on my back from our food pickup at Kiandra. Climbing up out of Pollux Creek. How was the climb out of Pollux Creek, Damien, with the 11 days food?
Arduous, very arduous.